The Le Mans 24 Hours is the single most important and prestigious race in the whole of motorsport. They've been holding this race since 1923, and each year it attracts 250,000 spectators who come to watch teams such as Audi, Peugeot, Ferrari, Aston Martin and Porsche do battle on 13.6 kilometers of sacred asphalt. The race starts at 3 p.m. sharp on Saturday afternoon, and the tempo doesn't drop a jot until that same time comes around again on Sunday afternoon. In 2008, Aston Martin endured a race-long battle with Corvette for honours in the GT1 class. Similarly, Audi went head-to-head with Peugeot yet again, and Audi won yet again for the 8th time here at 24 Hours. This year, both Aston Martin and Audi and Peugeot will be battling for outright honours in the 24-hour race. Aston Martin moving up from the GT1 class to LMP1 in celebration of the 50th anniversary of their first victory here at the 24-hour race. The Flex-Box car is in the LMP2 class. That's LM for Le Mans and P2 for Prototype 2. We're one class below the outright race battlers in LMP1. Our car has a 500 brake horsepower turbocharged 2-litre Mazda engine. In LMP1 they have over 750 horsepower. The car itself is a Lola, and it's turned out in the beautiful blue and orange colours of our favourite company, Flex-Box. It's very tense now as we come to the last moments of this Thursday night qualifying session. Yesterday, during Wednesday's free practice sessions, I went through the pits and spoke to some of the lead contenders to find out just what it takes to win here at the Le Mans 24 Hours.
That's a question you should ask my dad. I've obviously never won so far, but as I saw my dad doing when I was little, he was training a lot, he was 100% committed and even more. He considered every single detail, he tried to let the least space for improvisation, and obviously it worked.
Yeah, this weather, I worry about this weather, but yeah, we have to keep running and keep consistent. Yeah, that's the most important thing. This race is very important for me and also for team. So yeah, I'm very happy to come back to here, and I want to enjoy this weekend.
Just the most special race of the season, that's for sure. And it's, I've done 7 years now. This is the first time in LMP1, so this year really stands out. So it's just the whole of 2009. This is the focus for the year. We've won it as a team for the last 2 years in GT1, and it's I think it's just as important about the drivers doing their job on the circuit. But certainly in 009 for the last 2 years, the cars spent the least amount of time in the pit lane compared to everyone out of all the 55 cars. So it's just as important that the guys do a cracking job in the pit stop.
Well, I think for any driver it's the biggest race in the world, and for me it's one of those boxes I wanted to tick off when I was doing karting. But to do the Le Mans 24 hour, just it's a great experience, and ultimately, yeah, it'd be nice to win. We all want to win, don't we? But just to get to the finish and see the checker flag would be a great achievement in itself.
Definitely the biggest win for me in my career, and it's a special feeling. It's happened once in a year. It's not like a Formula Championship where if you do have a bad result, in the next 2 weeks you have another race. It's happened only one time a year, and you have to be 100%.
It's always been one of my objectives to be racing in Le Mans. I think I'm fulfilling it a bit earlier than I expected, but definitely it's a very special race for me. I've always seen the old Mazdas and the old Porsches going down the Mulsanne straight at 400 kilometers per hour, and I wondered how that was, and well, I'll find out very soon.
You're at the greatest motor race of the year. You have the best seats in the house, and you're very welcome guests. And now the clock, the Rolex clock, is clicking down slowly to the 3 p.m. start on Saturday afternoon. You can expect excitement, you can expect colour and glamour and all of those things. But the one thing that's sure about the Le Mans 24 Hours is that anything can happen, and almost certainly it will.